want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
No, absolutely not. That's the last thing that's on my mind. I think that's the last thing on most people's mind. People with a working brain that they're worried about what the person looks like, and that person will give them a little bit more ease. No, what will give them ease is if the person can do the fucking job and save their life and give them adequate care or do what is necessary as far as whatever the situation is and why you would need a first responder to your residence or whatever. You know, you're not concerned about, you know, like I said, what this person's race or, you know, what their ethnicity is. If you are, I don't know. I guess there's no hope for you, I think, if you feel that way. Moving on.
Gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better.
What is there to understand? What is there to understand if you have a compound fracture in your leg? What does whatever she's talking about have to do with anything?
Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire, which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
Bitch, please.
Look, that's an adequate question. When you're in these kind of roles, any kind of first responder, you know, fire, police, the first thing is your, is your presence. That's the first thing people are going to see. Before you even do the job, they're going to look at you and be like, and they may gauge rather how you look if you can do the job. We always say we don't judge a book by its cover, but, you know, we do. And part of a fire person's job, I'll say fire person, fireman, whatever. You have to be able to do that kind of stuff. You got to be able to pull people. That's part of your job. And if you can't do that, then you shouldn't be allowed to be a firefighter just because you check other boxes. If you can't do the physical part. I'm not saying the physical part is the only aspect of being a firefighter, but it's a large reason or part of the job. Plain and simple. There's no getting around that. And the fact for this person or whatever this is to say, well, your husband got himself in a bad situation. Well, what if the husband's a quadriplegic and his wife can't move him and she needs help getting him out of the house? According to this person, it's their fault. I don't know. We'll move on. Yeah. And that's why only about 5% of all firefighters are women. It just is what it is. I'm not trying to disparage women, but that's just what it is because it's a physical job, man. It takes a toll, you know. Wow. This is just some of the aftermath of fires that are going on in California. Golly, man. It looks like World War II. The city looks bombed and depleted. It's terrible. All right. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Usual suspects are looting again. Jesus Christ. Every time I see stuff like this, you know, I hate it because it just seems like all the time it's one of us. And it sucks because the majority of the black population in this country are just working people trying to get by just like everybody else. But unfortunately, it's these individuals right here that get all the spotlight and the ones everyone wants to protect, you know, because if the homeowner was at home and they did this and say the homeowner popped one of them, well, it'd be a whole issue going on like, oh, they didn't have to do that. That was their it's just possessions. It's human life, but it's okay for them to take stuff. Like I said, this just totally pisses me off. And the thing about it is, it doesn't matter what race, ethnicity, whatever you are. If you're doing shit like this, you're a piece of shit. Plain and simple. There's just no place for it or for you. They should be locked up for this and just to do this. I mean, because in situations like this, we're supposed to see the best in people. You're supposed to be helping people, not taking from people. And it just goes to show you, man, you know, in any of these kind of situations, when what did I think the Joker said in The Dark Knight?
They're only as good as the world allows them to be.
This is a prime example. It's like society runs well. Everybody talk, oh, we got to run a society. Let the machines stop. And people will return back to their baser needs, straight up, But yeah, this is just sad. And like I said, I can't even look anymore. This shit just pisses me off too much, that people are doing this to people in their time of need. All right, so see what we got here. We got the mayor of LA, Karen Bass. Let's see, they're saying she freezes up, and asks if she regrets cutting the fire department budget by nearly $20 million and being in Africa during the devastating wildfire. Now, well, I guess you could cut her a break about the trip to Africa, which she won't get, because it isn't like the fire's happening and she jumped on the plane and said, I'm getting the hell out of here. But, just it's not a good look, and that's on the taxpayer dollar. And yeah, let's go ahead. Let's see what's going on here.
Do you owe citizens an apology for being absent while their homes were burning? Do you regret cutting the fire department budget by millions of dollars, Madam Mayor? Have you nothing to say today? Have you absolutely nothing to say to the citizens today? Elon Musk says that you're utterly incompetent. Are you considering your position?
I mean, the way he's grilling her, it truly looks like if I'm talking to one of my kids and they messed up and I'm going over everything like, hey, you did it. And the look she has is of a child who's being scolded right now when she is the leader of the city. She's the mayor. As a mayor, as a leader has to step forward during tragedy and trying times. This is where you make your bones during these times. This is why people elected you, because they felt that in times like this you would step up, and clearly she was not ready. She had to know when you get off the plane, this is what you're going to be facing. And she kind of froze up there. But then again, if you look at it, it could be a way of her, because she is older lady. It could be looked at as, oh man, they're picking on the old lady, nice old lady. But like I said, you're the mayor of, Los Angeles. You're not Karen Bass, a librarian. You're the mayor. You're the leader of the city. And so as being the leader, you have to be able to hold yourself accountable, and you have to be able to answer the hard questions. And as we can see here, there ain't much of any questions being answered.
Madam Mayor, have you absolutely nothing to say to the citizens today who are dealing with this disaster?
God, is she even there? It's like she's in a different place.
No apology for them?
In a corner too. She's just in the, or no, she's not in a corner, just standing in front of the door.
Visiting Ghana while this was unfolding back home.
Okay. I mean, she should have said something, even as simple as right now, not giving any statements right now, but I will have a brief or something when all the information comes, something. But just to sit there and not say anything, that looks just very weak and childlike. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know. You may disagree with me, but that's just how I see it. Dang, she can't get out of there any faster, boy. She's moving. It's actually sad, man.
Madam Mayor, let me ask you just again, have you anything to say to the citizens today as you return?
No. Hold on 1 second.
Guess there ain't really much more to see here, but I would say, And I think she probably knows this. Her political career is over as we speak. This will be it. I don't know when her term is up, but I don't see her being reelected. Matter of fact, because of all this damage, she may be recalled. But yeah, you know, well wishes and prayers out to the people in Los Angeles. You know, unfortunately, in this situation, there's probably people who have lost their lives. And, of course, we have people that lost all their possessions. And the thing about the possessions, those can be replaced over time. But the loss of life, you know, is very unfortunate. And like I said, the way this mayor is behaving, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. Okay, so this says, was she lying? So I got a trick or...
Trick your door area. What do you got shoved in there? Nothing. You got nothing shoved in your pants right here. I can see a bulge right there. That's not
a bulge? Is she a transformer? Let's see what she says.
normal. That's not normal. What do you have right there?
That's my pussy.
What did she say?
She said that's my pussy. Oh shit.
This is your chance to be honest, okay? What do you have stuffed in your pants?
And they don't believe her. She says she got a fat ass pussy. She got that monkey down there. That monkey.
I can see both times I just...
She's frustrated.
Lean back. 25. Hey, listen.
I'm listening.
Why don't we just make this a lot less more difficult than it needs to be?
I was trying to go home.
I know, but that ship has sailed, and you still might get a chance to go home. But if you're going to play this game and have dope stuck down in your pants,
I don't have dope.
so what do you have? Because I can see it, she can see it, she can feel it. So what is it? And don't tell me it's your pussy, because I don't want to hear that.
You want some OnlyFans?
No, I don't.
Okay.
So what do y'all think? Y'all think you think she got fat ass pussy, or I don't know. I wonder how this concluded. I don't know. Looking at the dimensions, it could be, or like I said, I don't think she's a transformer, but